I got killed by the
One sec.
well, I guess it's called the needles that shoot out from the snowflake AoE.
Okay. We definitely don't want the flares getting knocked back to the same place as the other people.
I
No.
think
What is
so. If we're getting knocked back down to Cardinals, I think these snowflakes have to go on like inner Cardinals or something.
The snowflakes definitely have to go inner Cardinals, I think, because of the way that they shoot out. Because, well,
they shoot?
I don't know. I need to see it again.
Yeah.
Because I think we need to get knocked back into a spot that's not going to get hit by them, right? Because they go off at like the same time that we're getting knocked back.
Correct. Yeah. Let's try and pay attention to how they fire and where we could possibly put them. Let's try
It's like
and
if
put
we
them in a cardinal.
like if we put one like right here, like it's gonna shoot up, down, left, right, and then enter. So like right here would be around here would be like safe.
Yeah.
But like I don't think Delta would be safe because of the
inter cardinal shooting one.
Yeah, can we like move the markers to be like on this ring?
Yeah. Move them back.
Just, like,
Move them back, slave.
We put them in between, like in between 2 and C. Because if they're shooting out Cardinals and enter Cardinals, that'll always leave C-ish open.
Well, we can control where those go, right? So like we could put them in between without markers, and then use the markers as a safe spot.
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Does the
Well,
first
I'm saying, like, if-
does the first ring around the so the first 2 rings that she puts down, do they go off before we get knocked back?
The first 2 rings.
The first ones.
Yeah, they do.
They do, yeah.
So is that where we should we be getting knocked back to those spots?
Yes, is my thought. You want to get knocked into the first ring location, and you want to put the first AoEs in the third AoE location. So let's say they start spawning A and C. We want to get knocked back to A and C, but the people who get targeted with the baited AoEs, the puddles, want to put them at B and D. Or like roughly in that direction, right? I don't know how far you can actually go out.
I'm sorry, say that again.
So the Shiva circles spawn on A and C to start.
Yeah.
4 people get targeted with puddles that they have to drop.
Yeah.
I want people to drop those on B and D, Bravo Delta, right? And then the party would get knocked into Alpha and Charlie once the first Shiva circle.
Right, but
goes
that's
up.
what we just said was bad, right?
Yeah.
Because if they're putting the stars on Beta and Delta and we get knocked back to Charlie, we're gonna get hit by the stars.
I think we have to drop them directly on these 1, 2, 3, 4.
We can try that.
Okay.
Because we also have to send the flare. We're gonna need each of the Cardinals because the
We gotta
flares are
send
each
the
gonna have to
flare
go
away.
to a spot, and then the rest of the light parties are each gonna have to go to a spot. Or I guess.
Why are we light party splitting?
We don't
Actually, I
have
guess.
to.
Yeah, I guess the light parties don't have to. Just the flares have to go to 2 different spots, and then everybody else can't go with the flares.
I think the flares just go to the opposite side of the party, yeah? And then
Yeah, but
straight
I
up.
don't know how close they can be to each other without killing
And
each other
they
too.
probably can't go to the same spot either.
How much
Let's
damage do
proceed
they
again.
do when they
Wait,
explode?
you
Can you
guys-
drop 2 of them right on top of each other?
I don't think so.
I don't think it changes how much damage the party would take, but it would change the people baiting them.
Yeah, and I just don't know if the people with the circles would die when they drop theirs if they drop them directly on top of one other person.
Oh yeah, the first circles, the baited puddles,
Yeah.
they would. Yeah, there's
Okay.
flash damage on it.
Did we see if we can knock back immune there?
No,
Maybe we send the 2 flares to the side and everyone knock back immunes in the center.
We can try that. Let's try that this time.
Okay.
Will, you were gonna say something?
Wait, to knock so those
Thanks.
the stars still. Oh, hold on. Okay. But we can't anti-knock back in the center. Like we're gonna get hit by the things coming out. If we
Yeah.
place the stars on the numbers, like they'd have to go in another different specific spot.
True.
I wonder if we could have the flares anti-knock and then run to their spot. I don't know the timing.
It's like
I
a
wanna
few seconds
Max,
after.
try and get a good angle for
I
this one.
think the flares just need to be on opposite sides of the room from each other.
Hold on, I need to bust out my UAV.
I also
Go front. Go in
I-
front.
I suspect that those circles that do the snowflake mechanic are tank healer and 2 DPS. Maybe.
So the fucking animation coming out of that mirror.
Yeah,
scares
it
me.
looks like it's gonna
Yeah.
destroy you. All right, try and get a good angle here. I'll try an anti-knock as well. I have a debuff.
So we're putting them on into cards, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
put them
on the
inner
numbers.
Cardinals.
On the numbers.
Oh,
And then we're going north south. Is that correct? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that works. That works. It's right on the number on the marker.
Yeah.
Although I still got blasted.
You
Hold on.
can't. Yeah, I was in the middle of the flare. You can anti-knock.
So
Um,
I think Whiskers was saying something earlier about putting them on these blue
between.
diamonds right here. And I have to go back and look, but I think that leaves the Cardinals open.
Yeah, if the big silver circles always spawn on cardinals, then you can always put the 4 small AoE circles on the inner cardinals.
Yeah, and then we
one
can
of the
just shift
cardinals will
it.
always be safe.
And if it's not on Cardinals, it's on inner Cardinals, we can just shift it
And
to
then
like these.
and then flares get knocked back to one cardinal, and then everyone else gets knocked back to the opposite cardinal.
the two flares can't be next to each other; they'll die. Right?
probably.
Yeah, I think you just have one go to each
There's
side.
one. How
There's
much?
two
there's-
flares.
There's 2 flares. Okay.
I would think.
How
the
much
flares-
damage do the flares do? Will one
I
flare if
will
it's on the
certainly
party kill
each
us?
other.
That's enough for one person to survive, so one can just go on top of like everybody else.
If we put the 4 circles, I guess the first initial drops for the flower shits to go out. We put them on that inner ring, like that first circle, like this fucking Rubicante. And we put them on each one of these blue bad boys. And we had the party stack on C on the outside ring, so it leaves distance if they're gonna go like cardinally through here and inner cardinally through. And we had the flares go on the outside ring on the same thing, but over on like B and D or some shit. So it's the same-ish idea. It's just across the arena. Would that work? And I would put them as far apart as possible.
I don't think I was following. Use the markers to explain.
Okay.
Right.
Making a few assumptions, but I'm assuming that if you stand here with the flower
Okay.
and party is here, because they're offset, this should be safe.
Cardinal.
The inner cardinal laser is gonna go right through beta.
Yeah, the
unless
X would go
unless
through
we move it
Yeah,
further
from the
back.
baited puddles.
If we put them on this thing, it would work, right?
Or yeah, we can do that on that.
This would probably be
Honestly,
safe.
it's probably easier to move the AoE leave A where it is and make the knockback spot back here.
And if
I
we
think-
did that, we could have the other flares do the same thing. Oh,
Right, I mean,
that's
look,
far out.
there are lines on the floor, right? We can see exactly where they're gonna go here with
Yeah.
these little 3 lines right here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got
Oh
it.
yeah.
Because I think if these align the way I think they do, that would make every like outside cardinal be safe, and then you could have the flares as far away.
So like if you put them right here, like right on where beta is here, if we're
it'll-
using the
it'll
lines on
hit-
the floor, then this little arrow right here is like pointing to a safe spot, right?
Yeah. But I think we should
Go
drop
like
them
right
in alpha and move further
here.
back because we get heavy. You get heavy after you get that AoE on you.
Oh yeah, you're right. This is safe, right?
It's like, and there's not much.
I think
time.
it's this point technically, not this point. And this point might be safe too, actually. Just trying to like visualize it. It's like right in between.
Yeah, it's in between the two.
My suggestion is drop the AoE on alpha and then we get knocked back to 3 or 1 or whatever.
Hmm.
I think that would work.
3.
Yeah, that would probably work. Is there
Okay.
enough like time to get back there if you don't get knocked straight there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
got
think
like a second or two of wiggle room.
I think we could
Okay.
even move alpha further in.
Yeah, so let me put here, let me do it. Do alpha right there.
So
beta
like,
right there.
okay.
So these would be our puddle drop off spots, we're thinking. And then
Alright.
the stack point would be all the way at the wall. I'm pretty sure Sin and I are correct too that this is
Yeah.
most likely safe and we could see that. It'll
I'm
depend
like-
where we go, where
I'm-
we drop it though.
I feel pretty confident this will work.
Yeah. Okay.
This one
Okay.
seems okay too. Yeah, just
Yep.
at least from this one.
Yeah,
And then we'd want to put the flares. We still don't know. Either we could put the flares across the way like this, where
The thing
2
is,
and 3
you
are.
can't have. I don't think there are 3 safe spots when we're getting knocked back, right? So there isn't space. I don't know if there's space
Yeah.
to put the party 1 flare and 1 flare in 3 different spots.
No,
Yeah.
I think you gotta drop it on like a bunch of people's heads. Just put them on.
Yeah,
opposite
and
sides.
everyone just has to be in a safe spot, so
Okay.
because we can't move after.
Sure.
Like the flares can target DPS, right? Or healers.
Yeah, the flare's been targeting me every time.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, if Srethi's gonna take.
Is it
like,
always a
bunch-
healer and a tank?
I do think I got targeted a lot.
I've never got.
So
I haven't
far.
gotten a flare yet.
I mean, we only done it 3 times, so let's.
I know.
Yeah, let's try and.
Because if it's like a healer and a tank, then you just always knock the tank would go by themselves, right? And the healer gets
Yeah.
knocked back with us.
We could try that if it's that way again. I'll try and call out if you get a flare, and we could call it on the fly. Like start there if you get it. You go with the party, and I'll go for.
Roger.
Let's try and do that. So A, B, C, D is for the initial drops of the flowers, and then you want to get knocked to whatever the safe spot is. Fighting is go behind, driving is go in front. Go in front. So revive Delta. Then we're going to cross. My skill speed is so weird for this boss right now. Terrible.
What are you at?
247.
Me too.
Terrible.
It's on Sean and Zam.
Alright, so put these on alpha. Yep.
And so tank gets knocked to 1, party gets knocked to 3.
Yep. I'll go with these, Emma. It's fine.
Beyond 3. Beyond 3.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
Well, I was safe.
oh, there's some circles to
So
dodge.
this is,
Oh,
yeah, there's shit on the ground after.
okay.
Okay, I think the tanking healer that
this
don't get
follows
the snowflake thing are getting the flares.
What'd you say?
I think whichever tanking healer don't get the circles that we're putting on letters, I think we're getting the flares, right?
I put a thing down, and Sam got the flare.
And I didn't put a thing down, so yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
Okay.
Well, I put the thing down and I got the flare. But I didn't get
No,
the scalable
I got
thing.
the flare.
Did you? I thought I had the flare.
Check
Let
the
me double
replay.
check because it's.
I bet Sean got it. That would make sense. We can send the tanks together no matter what. We don't even have to think about it. And then the healers are always together with the party.
That is definitely on me.
Yeah.
How did you think that was on you?
Let's go again.
Oh, I guess we were just close to each other the whole time.
Oh, that's not the right button.
My
The red button
government.
now.
My bars.
That's not reassemble.
Be behind. Go over to beta. I wish someone would press my sprint button for this.
That doesn't exist.
So go to the middle and spread out here, like
Oh, just go to
clock
clock spots. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's easy to find your spot. So I've got the flare. I'll go south with it. Probably. I hope.
Yep. Going north. And then dodge the AoEs on the ground. There's one in the middle too in a second here.
Oh, there's
Oh
more.
shit.
Okay.
Oh, they followed me that time.
Driving Frost, get out of her back. Out of her back. I'll get Whiskers.
Alright, I'll get Zama.
I'm gonna enroll
Double
this.
slap. That's a
enrolling it.
Pokemon move.
You don't have to taunt for a bit. You're
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
Just get healed. Yeah, don't heal me.
Sorry.
Okay.
I will get insta killed every time. All right, Sirking.
I'll
Go
look
back.
Back away.
Oh no!
You're going another shot.
Oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
This is
Out,
out.
out.
Oh no.
Out.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
big out. Okay. It's a lot wider than I was expecting it to be.
Resing Sean
Light
There we go.
rampant. That's the thing we're afraid of, right?
with this. Ow, oh, there's
Easy
chains
save.
on me.
Oh,
yeah.
and powers.
I'm chained to 3 different people.
Oh
and
my
boss.
god. Oh!
Ah, I see why people
Uh,
skip this on sync now. Okay.
What did that buff say?
You're chained, stupid. That's what it said.
The light one was saying that when I got the 5 stacks of light, I would deal unaspected damage to people around me.
The other one just said when this effect expires, your fate is sealed.
You just die.
Alright. We should get there with everyone alive before trying to
Yeah, agree.
figure out what that does.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you're right.
The puddles were on 2 different people and following
Yeah.
them, but I don't know what the logic is. Maybe the flare people? I don't know if I got one
It's
there.
okay. So that time I did not drop a puddle, and I did not have a flare, and I had the things following me afterwards.
Mm. Aha! And those would be the 2 people that wouldn't have done anything. It shouldn't really make a difference because everyone's stacked up anyway, but
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
So how do we want to do? We just like want to walk those across the arena?
yeah, just
Okay.
step them in. If you know it's you, you can like go out to the side and not hit people.
Yeah. Probably have group
know,
always go
because-
left and they go right.
I don't think it's needed that much
Yeah.
thought. Just don't stand in the AoE. Behind,
Yeah, it's just that time I used Stardiver to. Oh shit! I was trying to follow the boss. I used Stardiver to try to like gap
I
close.
don't have Swift actually. Oops. Whiskers help.
I gotcha.
I got Cam.
I got Veritas? I don't know if I'm saying that right.
we're calling him Lou.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's
Lou.
fine,
Name.
Lou. That's fine.
Sounds good.
Drop these on. Yeah.
It's like Cam and Jake have the after.
We need to
Yeah.
get knocked back east and west this time. Yeah?
Oh, we need to get you.
Oh,
fuck.
See you
didn't
guys.
this difference.
Adios. I'm out this
I'm
bitch.
dead.
Oh, it's probably because everyone died. Never mind. I was about to say I had the initial circle
jump.
and the bait.
Jump. Yeah, that time was east and west. It shouldn't actually matter which way you go, technically, right? As long as you get
No.
shielded beforehand, too. So as long as you just go into a safe spot, it doesn't make a difference. And the 2 flares can't be on top of each other. Remember, biting, go behind. BBB. Go behind. Yeah, I just can't get that GCD off. That's so annoying.
What?
Ooh.
Back to the middle.
she not move right there?
She can move, but she's teleporting anyway, so I figured she'll just sit there. Alright, so we want to get knocked east and west here.
I'll go east. I'm east.
I'll go west.
Oh.
Puddles.
Oh. I'm dead.
Get in front. Unlike that guy. I'm gonna
It looked
immune
like
this.
in front of me.
Don't heal me for a bit.
I'm resing Whiskers. But I do have Benny, so I should
Sure, can
keep
you
it
do?
up.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Look away.
Look away.
Alive.
Demi of aggro.
In.
In.
Oh, she doesn't move. Okay.
Here I come.
Try and look at debuffs here.
Yeah, pay attention to like who you're tethered with or whatever.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Whoa.
Did
Huh?
somebody die to getting the tether? Like die to the cast, and then they all just detonated?
Oh,
Probably.
That probably changed, yeah.
So that would mean that-
Whiskers.
Yeah, Whisker just died to the cast of Light
Uh.
Trampet, and we all exploded from there.
was it too close to their tethered person or something, or too far?
So-
No, he just
I
died
think
to
if
the
you're-
damage from the cast.
Yeah, I think if your
Oh,
tethered
just
person
exploded.
dies, it kills the person they're tethered to, and that just chain reaction to everyone.
I got him
Yeah.
mitigated.
You get overkill by like 1k.
Should I cast second wind?
Healer blame.
True.
You should have cured yourself.
Sure.
I need one more glitter off.
But did you try using Mana Ward?
I wish, to be honest. I kind of miss out on my shield.
Biting behind. Get in front. Alpha.
Oh.
You want me to
Oh.
move her here, Sin?
It's not that big a deal. It's just when she was like sprinting towards the middle because her hitbox is so small in this expansion.
Yeah.
I was losing a little bit of uptime, but it's not a huge deal.
Alright, so we want to get knocked north and south here. I will go north.
I'm
Oh
south.
shit.
Get on your spot.
Oh, that's fun.
Dodge.
Puddles,
Dodge.
puddles,
I'll get Whiskers.
max. And Syntech.
Biting.
Behind her,
I-
get behind her, get behind her. Nice side jump. I'm muting.
I get max.
I got.
Okay.
Don't waste your mana, dude.
I don't know what the Dark Knight symbols look like.
It's the hourglass that's gray.
Does that mean you need healing? Or okay,
Yeah.
no, you're good. Okay.
Gray means I'm gonna look away.
Fuck.
Holy shit! I
Sean,
almost.
dude, you just love looking at little girls undressing.
And
Inside?
What? Don't
Yep.
say like that.
That's so weird. What the fuck?
Is this not even the weird one? Isn't the real weird one the fucking cutscene?
Yeah. She has like a
Uh,
magical
dude,
girl
who knows?
transformation.
Alright, I'm repping this.
Fun mechanic.
Shields?
I wasn't that much.
I have
doing,
2 chains.
So-
So
on accumulating 5 stacks, you'll
No,
die. Oh,
I'm
Maybe
tethered
the
to
balls give a stack?
oh.
Okay, so I got cleaved by something, and I think it was when my tether chain exploded.
I got a
So-
good look on everyone's like tether combinations. You wanna?
Yeah, let me pull it up. So Max
Be right back,
exploded
one
with
second.
You explode when your tether timed out. But Serethia didn't, and he's tethered to you.
I had 2 tethers.
I also had two.
There are 4 people that have 2 like chain looking debuffs, and there's like another golden debuff. Like 4 people have 1 stack, and then
Are you like watching the video in another room?
no, sorry, I was just leaning towards my monitor. My bad.
Oh,
It's in the living room.
Here, can you,
Like you're
does
pulling
this
out the
sound
files.
okay?
Yeah.
yeah. I thought maybe you had like a room full of monitors somewhere, and you're like
No,
shouting
it's
echoes.
my mic is just like positional auto. So anyway, like Zama and Whiskers had 2 stacks of this golden looking debuff, and then Zama, Lou, Syntec, and Max had 1. And then Cam and Serethia had 2 tethers, but none of that golden debuff. And Syntec and Max had 2 tethers and 1 stack.
Where's
Okay.
Sin in this clip?
Whatever that stack means.
She's casting the Path of Light, and as soon as that ends, I believe, is when I exploded.
You explode when your tether times out, Max.
Yeah, it like lines up
It might
right
line up,
as the
yeah.
cast ends. I lost both my
You lost both your tethers and gained another one.
Yeah, and
But I don't
I'm
know if
trying
it's
to
'cause
see
somebody died. I don't think so.
my
No, nobody died.
new tether is who is that? I think I got
Aaron,
tethered to
did you do
you.
that?
My second tether was to you.
Yeah, it looks like
Did you
that.
soak a tower?
I did soak a tower, yes.
I wonder if the tethers break and then you get tethered to a person that soaks a tower. I think everyone else died that were soaking.
So
It's
you're either
dark as
tethered to
fuck.
other people or you're tethered to a ball? Is
I
that what's
think-
happening here?
Yeah, so the 4 people with
Yeah.
tethered debuffs were all tethered to each other. It looks like an hourglass kind of right now because of how it
lined up.
We haven't tried soaking
you
a
could,
ball
like
yet,
you
right?
can make a box or
No,
something.
we haven't tried soaking a ball yet.
So I'd assume that 4 people soaking tethered to balls probably don't soak the towers, right? And the people that don't have it soak the towers.
I would assume the ball people need to soak the towers. The chained people need to soak the balls. But the debuff that's stacking up, so like some people have 1, some have 2. If it gets to 5, I think you die. So you probably get a stack of light for soaking a tower and for
Yeah.
soaking a ball.
I got a stack when I soaked the tower.
Yeah. Looks like I did as well.
So
It's
this
the-
time,
stats
does
are
people with the ball go touch a ball? Or?
upon accumulating 5 stacks,
You die or
you
do
will
damage
deal
when you die.
unaspected damage to those nearby. Not clear if that will like kill people or not.
Probably something we want to either
So-
control when they're going off or not have them go off. So
Yeah.
When I don't know if this does anything, but when I had that light steeped whatever, I had 2 stacks, and when I soaked the tower right before I died, I got a 3rd stack.
yeah, the
Okay.
towers definitely give you a stack.
Zama
thinking
and Whiskers
every-
both started with 2 stacks there.
Yeah,
Cam,
I
Cam and
started with
Jake
2
had
stacks.
0. No, you had 2 links. You didn't have any stacks of light.
For the phase before, for the last time we got there.
Oh.
Not the last time. But I had
Yeah.
the chains last that pull we just did.
Let's try and have the 4 people that are tethered to orbs soak the towers. And let's just try and have the people who are tethered to each other soak the balls and see what happens. Pay attention to our
All
debuffs.
right.
Should we be far away? Like the chain was so okay. So we're gonna soak
It
the.
does, yeah, we have no idea. You can
Okay.
just soak the balls and we'll see what happens. Fighting, get behind. Get in front. by D. Clock spots. Drop these on A, B, C, D. I'll go across.
Is it 1 and for 4 and 2? Sorry, or safe spots.
I'll go to 4. Oh, I'm not the flare.
I'm pretty far.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't even know why I died.
Zama and somebody else, looks like Whiskers, went to the wrong
Man.
cardinal. So you probably died to flare proximity because one was
Yeah,
perpendicular to you
possible.
instead of across.
Yeah.
Make sure we're paying attention to which spots are safe. Somebody remind me to pre-pull TBN. This shit sucks. Keep getting.
You gotta unequip all your gear, pre-pull it, TBN,
Yeah.
and equip it for the
Get in
1
front.
HP TBN.
Front and front. Delta. Actually, I think I could just dodge over 1 for that.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
right
yeah.
outside the 1
Yeah.
marker.
On the back corners of that. Clock
Solo plus
spots.
lines.
Safe is north and south.
South.
North. Make sure to move for the puddles. Oh, I'm frozen. I didn't get cleansed.
Uh-oh. Oops. All res.
Okay, only I died.
Yeah, I got Kim.
Behind.
Against him.
Behind her.
I'm gonna go ahead and immune this.
I'll get the debuff. Tough. Taunting. Look away. That is tough timing. I gotta be up there at a time. Bless you.
Thank
okay?
you. Yeah, that was just a sneeze.
That is a really small circle.
Yeah.
They're just like inside of our hitbox.
Their hitbox. Yeah, it's the
Yep.
inside ring
Yep.
of her hitbox.
Defender Vanek.
Okay.
So people with balls soak towers. People
Yep.
without balls soak balls.
I'm on alpha.
Six.
Need a.
Oh,
Yeah, that was wrong.
Yeah,
definitely
touching
don't
the
want to.
balls.
You definitely don't go and soak the ball. As soon as I hit
Yeah.
it, it exploded. People started dying. It damage down.
Okay.
So we gotta kite the balls for like a while then?
You might have to get
I-
smaller.
I also don't. I don't think I was tethered that time to anybody or anything. Was anybody
the
dead?
ball took a really long time to tether. Basically, like
Yeah.
right before Zama touched it, it latched onto it.
I think, yeah, as soon as like there's like the people tethers, which is a debuff you get that looks like chains, and if you don't have that, then you have a ball tether, but it comes up late. Potentially the one you're closest to, maybe?
We
Yeah.
might- We might have to bait the kite the balls and
Yeah.
then move into the towers last second so the balls don't hit you.
Yeah.
So then that would still leave the 4 people that are going to be tethered to the balls to do the towers, and the chain people probably have to do something else, but they would be doing nothing initially, is the thought process.
All right, Zama got an immediate damage down when he touched the ball, so
Yeah.
we should
Yeah.
save him.
What if with the balls we just like, what if we just have the people at the ball tether just like kite them like counterclockwise until and see how long we can go with that.
Yeah,
See
just
before they blow up.
Until like to see if they like get smaller, and we can just like until you
We
soak
can do that. Yeah, we
yeah,
can do that.
just never pop them.
So
Yeah.
have the 4 chained people do all the towers and see what happens, and then have the bald
Yeah.
people just kite.
Yeah, just see if you like die to that or not. Because I think the chain
Yeah.
debuff. Oh, actually, that's a doom that doesn't last
God
very long.
damn it, dude.
The chains people probably have to. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Let's just see what happens.
Have we
Yeah.
read what the chain debuff is?
It's a doom when it expires.
Are you
It sounds
positive?
like
Yeah, I mean that's what it sounds like. Yeah, I guess it's just it doesn't say anything specific.
it says your fate is sealed when it expires.
You probably have to cleanse it, which is something that happened when Max got refreshed, right? Because I soaked a tower with our chains, and he didn't get doomed. In front of her. I'm gonna try and pixel dodge it this time. So on me should be safe, and then the other same spot across the way. Yep. I can pull her back to the middle
Nice.
even. Well, I guess she's gonna spin. Yeah, not even helpful. Clock spots. Getting knocked north south. I'll go. Yep.
South.
North. Stamma. Puddles. Puddles.
I'll get Strathia. I'm gonna hard res Whiskers.
Get behind her.
I'm hard resing.
I can get with
Meaning?
Aratius then.
Come here, bitch.
Nothing.
Jerking. Look away. Look away. Inside that box. My shit.
So we're trying to just ball
Yeah,
people.
just kite the
it.
balls. Tethered people are soaking towers.
So see if you can bait which
I'll
ball
move
you're
over.
getting.
Yes, Andy.
No, definitely not.
Oh, okay. I guess we're crossing each other. Go around, I guess, Max, and then.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
Oh,
Rhodians
Rhodians
there's
too.
targeted
It's on inner cards.
Or were they
Oops.
aimed at the?
It was
That was
probably
ahead
aimed at
play.
No,
balls.
I think it's targeted cleaves, right?
Yeah, I got
okay.
one. Did everyone with a chain get one?
It
Everyone's
looked like it
soaked.
hit tower locations. I mean,
Well, because all the chain people were on the towers.
Correct.
Yeah, so I think my cleave went off when my debuff expired. I don't know if that's actually what's supposed to happen or not, but
Well, it could be pointed at the towers. It could be pointed at proximity. It could be pointed at the people whose chains are expiring. It could be any number of things. Functionally, it will be the people who are soaking the towers if we continue our current strategy, which is
Yeah.
fine. It just means that the ball people will need to be
Cardinals.
on cardinals while that's going off.
yeah, it's baited on the people with the chains, not
It
the
looked like it-
towers.
I got to read the second debuff for the chains too.
Did it change?
Well, part of it, yeah. So it looks like it's kind of like a timer where the initial tether is showing you who you're tethered to, and then it expires and sets. And then those tethers, they were distance based on what I was reading on the debuff. I didn't get to read the whole thing, but it was saying either if you go too far from them, like you'll die or something.
Trying to
maybe
look
if you
in
get too
the
close.
log
So-
real quick.
It kind of seemed like you could choose which ball you wanted to get tethered to there, right? By being close to it.
No, it definitely was not. I was on 2 and I got tethered to 4.
Yeah.
So unless it's
Maybe
like far away baited.
I mean, I was on 2 and
Yeah,
I got
Sean was
2.
closer to 2
Yeah.
than you were. You were like running right past it, but
Mm,
farther away than Sean, and someone was south
Ma-
already.
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Okay, so it was both too far and too close.
Who were the people who were baiting balls? I was baiting a ball.
I was.
Me.
I had 2. Max was 1.
Who was the last ball person?
I had a ball.
Okay, so maybe it's 1 tank, 1 healer, 1 2 DPS. Let's see if that remains
Yeah.
constant. Because that would change how we handle it too. Like we could just come up with like assigned spots for who's getting what ball, right? Or close to it.
Yeah.
Then if everything's going okay during that tank buster, let's see how much we live by. Like try and just do it properly.
Okay, just cool down and then
Yeah,
swap.
cool down and swap.
I wasn't actually looking at how much it was hitting me.
Well, you're immune, so I had 1 HP.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, it only
Wouldn't make a
one time,
difference. I didn't see though, and the window was up. Get in front. Gonna keep her here. Lock spots. Lenses. East, west are safe.
East.
West might be fucked. We'll see.
Oh, why did I do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, if it's not like obvious, let's communicate who's going where, so that doesn't happen again.
All right. I just figured since my clock spot was west, I would go to either D or C marker, but Zama was there, so I tried to adjust.
Well, Zama's right close to C, right? So
Is Zama north?
just communicate. No, I'm
No,
north.
we were both in the same spot there. Like it would have been either of us. Could have gone.
Okay, if you're in your clock spot and you're all, where everyone's looking at the bus, you should just pick a direction to move in if it's on supports, right or left.
It's not always on supports, right?
Well, if it's on DPS, we're already in our spots because we're on the inner cards.
The tank moves.
Yeah, just have the tank move.
Yeah, tank moves.
Behind. Yeah, this is the same, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
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 Oh, a
not
little
quite.
farther.
Not
A little
quite.
farther.
Get
Debated.
Clearly.
East west will be safe. I'll go east, Sean, or Svethia.
All right.
Puddles. Oh, what's killing you there, Max? You've died a couple times there. You know?
Let me check.
Get in front, in front, in front.
All res
Okay.
whiskers.
Okay, I'll get my.
I'm gonna cool down this and try and live.
I'm just gonna taunt it though because.
Yep, sure. It's livable, yeah. Obviously, but not that bad. Look away.
I need the red eyeball, dude.
In. Alright. Go to clock spots here. Make it easier to see who's what. So tethers are in. People with tethers are in.
Okay.
beyond Cardinals.
Now there's
that was weird.
2.
My tether just snapped and it did damage.
My tether thickened.
I think I was tethered to Sean and he was running straight west for some
No,
reason. So
no, I had a ball.
you had a ball. Okay,
I
who was
was-
taking the
I was not tethered
east?
to a person.
tower? Northeast, I think it was. Hold on, I'll just go look. Whoever was next to me was sprinting into the middle, I think.
Northeast tower person was Max that pole.
I'm also thinking that if it's based off of being too
those are
close to
those are
the
distance. Those
Yeah.
those proteins are distance, not baited on like the tether people or anything else.
Yeah,
I
I
Because
kind of
Sean, you just baited. Yeah, you baited the protean from Max because he was farther off than you.
Oh, wait. So that means that it has to be the tethered people always baiting all the proteans, right?
Or we could have everybody take their balls towards the center through the Cardinals, but it just might be kind of hectic, right?
Oh,
But
you know what?
theoretically, that is a possibility.
I bet this is what the mechanic is.
Okay, let's hear it.
I bet the people that tethers, like the tethers are doomed, right? You have to snap them by running far apart, but we need them to stand close to bait proteans. So after the proteans happen, they all run out to an inner cardinal and snap them, while the people with balls run away from their ball and also get in a tower.
Did we
That's-
confirm
that's
that?
my-
Oh
that's my
no,
guess.
all yeah. We could try that.
Wait, when
Do
do
we
the
know
towers
that we
go off?
snap like that? Because mine snapped. My tether snapped, but Srethia said his thickened, which I think I've seen as well.
Yours,
happen.
the one you had that was connected to Max. You're all connected to each other, right? The 4 tether people.
It looks like it, yeah.
I'm not connected to Max. You're connected to 2 people as one tether person, but there's 4 tether people.
I was also connected to 2 other people.
So let me see here.
It's a square. Everybody should be connected to 2 people. There's one tether person you're not going to be connected to.
Yeah, mine that was connected to Srethia snapped. Kind of looks like all of Srethia's are worse.
It snaps, and that's when you explode, and that's what gives damage downs. Is the snapping of the tether and the explosion that results from it on you. It gives a damage down.
So should we not try to break those tethers?
Yeah, I think it's a puzzle where you have to maneuver people around without breaking or getting too close to each other.
And then so the thickening tether I got, I wonder if I have to break that one then, or vice versa.
That
'cause I
just
don't
might
really know.
that might be an indicator that you're going too far, maybe.
Too close.
Or too close.
can
I don't
maybe
know
see.
where you were in relation
Well,
to others, but
That happened after the first set of tethers broke and the second towers spawned. So
Yeah,
I don't
they're
know.
visually changing from the time that the tower and or proteans go out. One of the two, not from distance. You can see in the VOD that it's as soon as like the first set of shit goes off, the tethers thicken.
yeah, they're just switching. The first set of tethers will activate at the end of the timer and turn into the distance-based ones. So that maybe that's what you were saying. You saw it thicken because it just changed it to its activated form. Because
So
those
they're not
initial
active
tethers,
before that?
no, those first like yellow tethers we get when the phase starts just seem to be indicators of
Who's
what
you're going to be tethered to?
who everybody's tethered to.
I don't
But
think.
they're
Okay.
not doing anything until the
Okay.
timer expires and then they activate.
Yeah, they
Okay.
changed them to another set.
Yeah, everyone's that soaked the tower, their tether's
There's
activated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
looking
and
at
I
it
was gonna
That's probably
say
just timer then.
that it kind of seems like it might just be you have to stay within that square indicated by the towers, basically. And then maybe you just rotate in the second set of towers while
I mean,
maintaining
I
your
didn't-
square distance.
I didn't run away is the thing. Like Srethia and I were pretty close together and mine snapped. It might have been I got clipped by Sean coming in and hitting me with the other protean. Maybe that's what happened and that's what caused it to snap. Like if you take 2 proteans, your tether breaks.
I was like on the very edge of my circle.
Yeah, I'm
closest
watching.
to
I'm watching
Shiva.
where you were. So was I.
I exploded. I think that's what killed us. I'm not sure why.
There's 2 explosions. So
Tether's breaking
the
explodes.
the tether between Cam and Srethia breaks. Cam explodes, gets everyone with the damage down. Then the tether between you and Whiskers breaks at about
Yeah,
3
explodes.
seconds on your thing. You explode with the same thing that Cam exploded with, and then we die.
Yeah, I'm trying to see why that happened to you.
And then Whiskers exploded too. It looks like.
You lose Refulgent Fate as soon as that goes out. But why does one of the tethers go early?
You snapped your tether somehow. That's what happened.
I was
Were the
really
tether
close to both
between-
my people because I was tethered to
I
Jake
know. I'm
and
watching it. That's we
Whiskers.
don't know what the tether snaps
Ooh,
from.
Wait,
Well, the two
Uh,
shortest was the ones that broke, right? The one between you and Jake, and the one between me and Max, because we like
They're the
fleeced
same
them shorter.
time. They're the exact same timer. The two of them.
yeah, but like my
I mean, like lengthwise, like
Yeah,
Mm.
it's probably just you guys are too close because it says you'll just
Oh
deal
yeah,
damage,
yeah.
right?
It is. Yeah, it's definitely just too close actually.
And
Too
then
close and too far are both bad.
it looks like there has to be 2 people in that second set of towers.
Yeah,
Like
so we
two-
have to
two per-
move 2 of the tethered people into those towers without being too close or too far.
Okay, so that means if we were to make a box with the tethers, in order to not be too close or too far, you'd have to be in a tower with the person diagonal from you, right?
correct, yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can't. The tethers can't be crisscrossed in the center.
I-
otherwise it's split up.
I'm looking at these towers, and I'm pretty sure these towers are a 2-person soak. So I'm tethered to Jake and
Max, are you listening when we're talking and you're looking at
Oh.
stuff, or are you not?
no,
Okay.
I'm just kind of
Yeah,
looking at shit.
so-
All right.
Yeah, they are 2-person towers. We
Yeah,
want
okay.
the tethers to not be crisscrossed in the middle, because that would make it resolved where you can rotate the 2 people that are tethered into the same tower without being too close or too far.
We should be able to
Wait,
actually rotate the square
repeat
once
that?
clockwise.
The
Oh.
square one's clockwise.
Repeat for him first, though.
Okay. Oh well, if you're changing how I understand it, then I don't want to. But we want to not make the tethers crisscross, right? If we make a box,
so if we make a box, no lines in the middle. Okay.
no lines in the middle, then if both people that are south, I'm trying to picture how this would look. What if we did?
Do we
it
just want to
vertically?
try to grab the markers?
Could I
and-
MS Paint something real quick?
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, MS Paint is great.
I fucking love MS Paint. One sec.
I mean, the goal is just to get 2, like you're tethered to 2 people, right? And you want
Mhm.
those 2 people to be across from you. For the second
Yes.
set of towers,
Yes. No.
Wait.
across from you. You can't be too close or too far away.
Yeah.
the
So
people you're tethered to, you want across the way from you. So the
Yes.
puzzle of this mechanic is getting those 4 people into the 2 towers without ever being too close or too far away. So most likely, I think it would have to be. Oh, it's gonna be real weird. Like 2 of the. So like let's say for the sake of argument, while Whiskers is painting, right? Let's look at the arena. If the towers spawn on A, B, C, D, the initial towers, right? The 4 people that are tethered would line up in a way that makes a box with their line. So you're tethered to 2 people, right? So let's say I'm Charlie, and my 2 tethers want to be on D and B. That's where we want my tethers going. Same thing would apply to Srethia. He wants to be tethered to me and whoever's on Alpha, right? If we do this, then you are never too far or too close to your person. Okay, for the first set, they resolve. We bait the Proteans, just as we did. The people with the balls are just trying to avoid the Proteans, basically, for now. So they would be Cardinal, as we discussed. After that first set of towers goes off, and we're not too far or too close, our goal then is to get the person that is on C and A to the same tower,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
either north or south, without ever being too close or too far.
Yeah, I see what you
Okay.
mean by cross. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
so then Terethia would want to be paired with the person on Delta. So they would want to be in either the South Tower or the North Tower together. I'm not sure which is better. It doesn't really make a difference. But we need to figure out how to get people there without them being too close together at any point. Right?
yeah.
Makes sense.
My-
So
So
this
how,
ex-
how
this-
does that movement work?
In this
That's
example
what I'm
right
trying to
here,
figure
like if you're looking at the first towers here, Max is connected to Whiskers and Serethia, so he wants to be away from Whiskers and Serethia.
Look at my stream real quick. I think this is like right where you guys are at with this.
Yeah, I'm looking.
So if it starts off like the hourglass like this, and you rotate that hourglass exactly 90 degrees, then these 2 people are not connected to each other, and these 2 people are not connected to each other, and they just go into the tower.
These 2 people are not connected. Do we know that this hourglass is sufficient distance in the first set?
We didn't explode it
yes,
that way.
we made that same
Me and Max
shape.
at least
I was
did.
about to say we. If you
And
go
that
to
let you live, right? Oh,
Oh.
see ya.
Oh,
Sean hasn't moved in 5
Undeceased.
minutes.
oh fuck.
He didn't
Oh,
do
so
shit.
we
No, I got kicked out for AFK.
Okay, yeah, I understand. I understand what you're talking about. Then yeah, so Strathi and I made the reason we failed the hourglass was just because we were too close, right? 'Cause we were too close to the
Yeah.
switch. So if we're dead center in the middle of that tower, well, we should get melee uptime, and that should probably be the right distance. And then we just execute Whisker's picture for rotation.
Yep. So there, I would have been with Cam, and Whiskers would have been with Jake.
Yeah. How do we determine who
If
goes where?
towers
We
here,
don't-
you go. These two go in. If towers are here, oh fuck me. We might have to swap it up though. I'm not sure if it switches or not. If it's always north south, then it's always just these two go into the turrets. Everybody
I mean,
else
it would
goes.
just be we rotate clockwise, right? We would just keep the same thing.
Yes.
Correct. If the
You
towers
just-
are this way, we just stay the exact same. We go
You
in.
just
right?
can't move too fast or too slow if you have to move.
Hmm.
Hopefully, it's always the same.
Yeah, if it's
It might
always
be-
north south, then it's easier, right?
If it's not, you just don't move, and you.
Well,
you
I mean, because you can like run
Why
into
is it
your
easier if it's
buddy.
north south?
you can run into
can't-
this person. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's these person that you're connected to that matters. Yeah.
How do you move like that?
Wait, if it's east-west, how do you move in without pushing the line together?
Everyone
don't.
would have to rotate
Right.
clockwise, and you'd all have to maintain your distance while moving.
You just don't move.
Okay, someone's saying rotate clockwise.
Oh, yeah,
and
you don't-
someone's
you just
saying
don't move.
You just don't move.
Okay.
Yeah, you just
Um,
don't move, right?
So if you're in this form and
Yeah.
they're here, you just don't move because you're already in position to just move in, right? But if they are on the other side and you do
Oh,
need to
okay.
swap it, then you go 190 or 90,
Okay.
not 190. Yeah.
You hit the 190, and then you go back 100, and then
You
Okay.
take
figure
3
it out.
steps back, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna take a screenshot of your stream real quick.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Post it.
let's see.
That makes sense to me.
Also, it doesn't. It looks like the ball's tethered to just random people. It's not. It doesn't appear to be proximity, and I don't think we want to be dragging the balls through the middle. So you probably have to run towards your ball when you get tethered.
So we're not trying to make a box shape, we are trying to make that hourglass shape.
Yeah.
At the time?
Yes.
I'm taking
Yeah.
a clip of it real quick because we did it that time. It's like the shape
Yeah.
we made.
Then
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to determine like where you would go to, right? Like making a box is
Yeah.
easier than figuring out.
And I
Was
mean,
it
you have the
consistent?
whole first debuff time to get into a correct
Yeah,
position to
you have
make the
plenty of
hourglass,
time.
right?
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
that first tether doesn't actually matter. It's just a countdown to like the real tether.
Right.
Yeah. All right, leaving instance. Let's kick in.
Also, I'm pretty sure with the ball tethers, I think so they spawn on the cardinals. I think everyone has to go and grab one somehow systematically. To like
Why don't we just put everyone else in the middle?
Well, the one across the room from me tethered to me. So that's why I was.
right, because no one was closer.
Well, how I don't know how no one would be closer to
No,
it.
it's not possible.
So if that's what just happened to me, right? If let's say you and I are on 3 and someone's on 4 and someone's on 2, then there's one ball left over. So whoever's closest to 3 gets the 3 ball, and whoever's not would get tethered to the leftover ball on 1. Assuming they are properly
I
baited.
was camping the ball in 2. And
I have another idea. If we just put everyone in the middle that's not tethered,
yeah,
then you just run opposite whatever ball tethers to you,
yeah. I
that
think
would
we have to
resolve
run
it.
opposite. Yeah,
and that gives you plenty of. You don't even have to kite. You just run opposite.
yeah.
Does that make sense, everybody?
Oh, and then just let her come straight to the
Yeah,
middle.
you just let it come straight. Yeah, it shouldn't matter theoretically.
Is that not gonna? But when the tether people go to soak the second set of towers, which we're assuming are gonna be north south, are they gonna get hit by the balls coming through the middle?
Hopefully they're out of the way at that point. I mean, we'll have to see, right? We
Uh,
can also just do it.
They're not.
Okay, wait. Can I get a recap on what the ball people do?
I think so. If you get so we're gonna have the ball people stand near the middle, like right near the center of the room.
Okay.
You get tethered to one, like say you get tethered to 2, then you run opposite to 4, because it's
Okay.
gonna be
And just like drag it
Proteans.
through the middle. Okay.
Yeah, because
Well, that's the current thought, but Sin was just saying it. If they're gonna overlap, then
Yeah.
that
If
would
it-
work.
if it is going to
You could-
overlap,
well,
you have
it's on
plenty of
this line.
time. You have plenty of time to like know you're the ball because you're the one without lines on you immediately. So
Mhm.
you can just go to your clock spot, and then if it's not on your clock spot, you can do like a clockwise shift, and then that's just your ball, and you're next to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't really make a difference, right? It's not like those things are hard to bait. So like you wouldn't need to do the whole clockwise shift thing. You just find whichever one tethers to you and just run it around in a circle. If starting in the middle and just stretching them doesn't work with timing wise, because this line that I'm on, this ring, would need to be safe by the time the tower people need to move. So if the balls happen to be there at that point, then standing middle and stretching wouldn't work.
Okay.
And we just
Yeah,
have to
I'm just saying.
go to a
So
corner and
the
a
clock
circle.
spot, so we don't get a scenario where we have 3 people by 3, and one of these
I'm just
people
looking
gets
at,
tethered to 1.
looking at the end of Max's vid. It looks like the ball that Sean, I think that has, his is going through the middle. And his hits the edge of the circle about the time that the second towers are about to hit the.
But he was
ground.
standing out by it, right, and then ran through the middle intentionally. So it's not. I don't think it's the same as him baiting it in the center and then going directly across, unless that is what he did, and I misunderstood.
Well, it would be the same thing, wouldn't it? Because if you're running away from your ball, the ball is just going to move in a straight line through the middle.
Let's
Like
just
regardless, like
rip it
if
and
I start
try it.
here and the ball on 3 is on me and I run this way, or if I start in the middle and the ball on 3 is on me and I.
It's not.
Run
It's not the
towards
same if you were like starting over here and then like I move over here and then I go over here and then okay now I'm going to go to the middle. Then it takes some time to circle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's just
that's
try
not
it.
what happened. Sean was right in front of his ball and just
And then just
started
ran
running
straight.
straight through the middle.
Okay. Okay. I mean, we could just go to a fucking cardinal and run a circle. It's not. We don't have to make it super complicated, right?
Yeah, just
Are we running
don't end on it and take card.
clockwise?
Exactly.
They spawn on cardinals, so you can just run around in the cardinal, right? Or we could run clockwise. That's fine too if we want to
I
switch
just-
cardinals.
I think you need
I-
to be
I-
in a different cardinal than the one it spawns in to dodge the Protean. Or we could try having people baiting the balls bait the Proteans.
And that would probably kill them, right? With that debuff,
Would it? I don't
Are
know.
we
Well,
thinking this is a living liquid situation?
could be a
The-
living liquid angle.
Everybody's taking turns.
The
I mean, I got
what-
hit by a Protean wave and I didn't.
Well, did we
Oh,
figure
true,
out who?
True, yeah.
the protein just increases the stack of light or whatever by 1, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so maybe if there's 4 sets of towers that the lined people, the tethered people have to resolve, right? Then they would never be able to take a Protean because that would also give you a debuff stack. We think, right? Do we confirm that?
Yeah.
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 So then the ball people would have to be in charge of being close to the center in order to bait Protean away from the tower people,
Okay.
theoretically.
So we would want to
Alright.
bait those.
So let's start,
Cardinals,
let's start in the middle then.
Okay, let's start in the middle, stretch the tethers. But you want to try and be in. So like here, I'm gonna yoink the markers real quick. The ball people would want to be standing in the middle to start, right? Your ball starts coming in, and then you'd want to move across from it onto the points, most likely. Or you could even go to like this point, like that would work too. This would be to bait the Proteans away from the tower people, theoretically.
Mhm.
I think the distance would make that work from Protean, but we have to check. Right?
All right.
Everybody following? So the ball people, stand in the middle, stretch your ball, bait Protean. Tower people, make the hourglass, rotate simultaneously, clockwise if needed, along this ring that I'm running on right now. The timing on that's going to be hard to not blow each other up, but that's what we have to do. So
Yeah.
Hopefully
So
we'll
if
have-
it's north-south towers, then that's the rotate pattern, right?
correct, yeah. But if the towers spawn east-west instead, then we don't have to move at all. You can just go into them at the same time.
Okay.
Theoretically,
I
there
don't
might be another
know
Protean set.
how relevant it is, but 2 people start with 2 stacks, and 2 people start without stacks of lights rampant.
Yeah,
Both
I'm
times.
sure it'll be relevant by the end of the mechanic in which we want to not have those go off, right? So we might have to make a swap where whoever the ball people are that have 2 stacks are switching with the people
Got 0 stacks.
with the lower amount of stacks in the towers. Yeah, however that ends up working, but there's no reason thinking about it yet. because
Yeah,
we need to see farther.
Yeah, we just don't have information.
That's
It's
cool.
probably a final protein wave, I'd guess, because that would add up to the 4.
Yeah, I would imagine there's protein waves going out during each tower, so that would make this pretty spicy. Because the
Yeah.
ball people wouldn't be getting any debuffs theoretically, so they would have to be in charge of soaking proteins, and that would be the cause of them getting too many stacks, right?
That's on
My
there.
stance is on. Yeah. My bad. This fight's fun so far. In the 30 seconds we've seen.
Yeah, we're not even that far in the fight.
Mechanic's pretty
It's cool.
spicy.
Behind.
Behind. Remember, this can be a pixel dodge, but it's a little fucky. A little further away. Yeah, not like
it
that guy.
hurts. It hurts.
I found the pixel.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Cleansing. East-west will be safe.
East.
I'll go west. Puddles after.
Don't have
That was my bad.
slips.
I
Get in front, get in front. I can't move her. Yeah, it's annoying.
One thing.
Tricking. Hell.
Oh, jeez.
At least my TBN broke. Look away.
But it's shiny.
Out. Very far out.
It's just out of the ring, right? Yeah, it is
Yeah, it
basically
is.
just the whole.
If she's center, which she's kind of not.
Yeah, she's close enough though.
My rep.
Let me try to get
Okay.
them
Hourglass.
spots.
Hourglass. Yep.
Okay.
Motivate
This
proteins.
looks good. Go opposite with your shits. Yep.
Oh, I walked
Oh.
into
Oh, I mean, we're just gonna bait the balls into each other if we're in the middle. Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
we trapped
because
ourselves.
trying to bait the Proteans without stepping into towers while dodging balls.
Wait.
It's like a car
I DF'd
crash.
that. If you're a ball bait, so like if you're tethered to the 2 ball, you go 1 clockwise, aim a protean towards 3, and then run out towards 3. Can we try that? Would that work? Because what would happen with I'd be baiting protean here, ball's coming right towards the B tower, and then right before it gets there, protean goes off and I run out and it chases me down to 3.
So you'd want the ball to go behind the B tower?
Oh, like curve it.
Yeah,
Is it like go around it ish?
that's an idea to get past that
Or
particular
in front of it?
Yeah.
I don't think that would work, but I'm happy to try it. Because the tether people need to be dead center of the tower, so there's not a lot of room to
How much?
adjust for the ball being fucky, right?
I don't trust the ball being able to
How
move
much?
that.
It's just I don't know where else we would
Um,
do that
Okay,
aside from
okay.
not reading the protean.
The timing works out to where if we stand and bait the Proteans, once the Proteans hit, you can run to where the towers were, because those towers have gone off, and run around the ball that's behind you, which should be the ball that's going opposite direction.
Yeah, that makes sense actually, because the tower's going away, so that space is opened.
That
Much-
would be fine as well because the tethered people are rotating to a cardinal. So if you're going out to an inner cardinal with the ball, then that works too. What are you gonna say, Whiskers?
I was wondering how much time you guys have to get in the middle, because you could do some T shit where you bait out and then you go in and it just offsets it from the middle, so people can run through.
I don't think there's time for that.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but it doesn't. seem
Let's try the thing Max suggested, where you run out to a intercardinal, right? Like you go 1 clockwise intercardinal from where you're at. So that would work if you're the 3 ball, you're baiting middle, and then you're going to run to A. Is that correct, Max? With how you're thinking about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're the 2 ball, then you would go to D.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I can see
another
that.
alternative way to think about it would be you run towards the same colored marker that's across from your ball, but intercardinal. If that helps you think about it.
Other people around to be kind of careful about running around the circle then, but I think it would work.
Yeah, we have time to get in there, right? And we just need to not get touched by a ball and not be too close or too far. So that's all we need to worry about. Let's pull. That works pretty well. If you just don't heal me and I TB in it.
Yeah.
Heals up with AoE. In front. I think it's right where I'm standing. Yeah. All right, cleanses. Get knocked north, south,
South.
north.
Oh gosh.
Might be a little scuffed. Sam, why weren't you the one to adjust there? What happened there?
Rising.
Well, still kind of like the other person was.
Get behind. This is fucked. Yeah, everyone's gonna get it. Just die. Two of the DPS should have been on one, right? So unless it was the D and C DPS, that would cause Trethy to have to move. Is that what happened?
Yeah, Eratis was on C, so I moved to A.
Okay. So yeah, then that's just Trethy has to move faster, right? Right. In front. Thought I was lagging. That felt like it took forever. Clock spots. Sarah, what are you doing?
East.
Trying to just.
West. Dama's going west.
Oh, I'm dead.
Me too. Yep.
I'll get Kim.
I'll get
I'll
mine.
grab Matt.
Island.
In wellness.
Are you able to res Whiskers?
Yeah, got it.
Look away. Out. All right. Middle, then run opposite intercardinal.
So
We're
those
just gonna like
balls
run the
are-
ball into the people in the towers.
Yeah. I don't think the balls can go there.
I don't either.
Okay. Let's just. We don't. Do we have to do it this complicated? We could just have them go one clockwise and bait in the middle, right? We can try the Sean strat. I also think that's going to go into a tower, but
Why don't we just let the towers for now bait the Proteans too, and just have ball
Yeah,
people
and
run
then
over
if it
just-
becomes a problem with stacking debuff, then we can address it after.
Yeah.
okay, we can
I
do
think I think the balls must not go through the middle at that point.
that. Okay.
Balls going through the middle seems like a big clusterfuck.
Yeah. Chain reaction's cool though.
Oh, my cardio.
I have rip your TV in. It sucks.
Yep. Front. Oh, that was so slow.
Oh no.
Okay. Make privilege. Clocks. Cleansing.
South.
Oh, north. Puddles up there. Behind. I'm trying to face her sideways here so everyone has like an equal opportunity to get behind. Taking this to the
Okay.
face. Tricking. No.
I think technically you could move her back to the middle while
Yeah, I
the
could.
puddles are going out, but I don't know if it's worth it.
Look away. In. All right, this time we're taking our balls one quadrant counterclock or clockwise,
Yeah.
and the tower people are baiting the shits. Damn it, go out. What is happening here? Okay.
I got the ball. I got the ball across the room again.
So did
Oh,
I. Are these are
didn't-
those not proximity based?
I think they are, but the problem is like I'm starting on B for that mechanic, right? So someone was already on 2, someone was already on 3, and so I got the one at 4.
But I was near 4. That's what I don't get. I was literally right.
Did you get the one from 3?
I got the one at 2. The one across from me from 4 at 2.
It just might not be proximity baited, right? They might
Yeah,
just
it just
latch
might
on.
be
you
randomly
So should we
latch
just
on.
start in the middle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just start in the center and then run out to the cardinal that
Yeah,
is counterclock or clockwise from your dude. Right?
Yeah, I was waiting to
Yeah.
see what ball I was tethered to.
On clockwise or counter?
Clockwise. I don't know why I keep saying counterclockwise.
Okay.
Because you like saying counter.
It must be. I don't know.
Clockwise is this way, right? I'm not stupid.
Towards the direction of your intercardinal
One, two,
marker.
3, 4. Actually, having the numbers on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you could go up one number unless you're 4. Haha.
Uh-huh.
Go up 1, west 4, then down 3.
I need 1 second after this pull.
In front.
East.
Them is going west.
West.
Shit.
Oh,
I'll get the
puddles.
Oh,
Behind. Thank God for Anava.
I don't think.
It's really annoying that I can't move her. Tricky. Ready to look away. Look away. Out. All right. Start in the middle if you don't get the tethers immediately, the chains. Make the box. Yep, good. And then go 1. Yeah.
Oh, careful.
Oh yeah, I moved like a monkey.
great.
Totally.
If it's
I
worth
moved towards
talking
the
about, you can drag it somewhat towards the middle and then like move yourself, and like the ball will curve enough to not hit the people in the towers.
If we move
You also want to make sure you're
So,
in
like,
between
if you-
towers.
Yeah, if you just look at my movement on the VOD, the way the ball moves, you have time to like, be somewhat melee, drag it towards the middle at first, and then like move off towards like your next cardinal, and then it will like curve before hitting the
Trying to
the
find
tower
you in this
people.
squad.
I think I know what you mean, but let me see what you're talking about. I think I know
It's the
what
strat that I think Sean was talking about earlier. I'm sorry, I don't know names yet.
You're good. I didn't send you the name list, so
Yeah.
but that
Lemon.
was correct.
Did I talk about that?
Yeah, you were talking about curving the ball.
Yeah,
down.
Yeah, because there was some concern that the ball would move too fast and end up hitting the tower people.
shit.
It doesn't move fast enough for that. You can curve it, so you can get some uptime and then move off, and it'll curve and miss the guy.
Oh yeah, but that's if you're going 1 clockwise though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, when Sean was
Okay.
talking about it before, I think he was talking about when we were doing the across and then curving it. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, okay, yeah,
You
I
can
did
grab
that.
some uptime.
Yeah, I get my uptime. There too.
Should
Seems
all the
okay.
ball people start behind towers and then dodge into the middle or the second spot? Because it looked like a bunch of people got, or at least 2 people got hit by
Yeah, I was about to
Proteans.
say, I got clipped by it, so I think when
You
go
just need to
over-
not run out towards your ball. Like a bunch of people ran out to their ball like monkeys. So you need to run. Like if my ball is 3, you need to run to 4.
Yeah,
right?
you want to be on.
You want to start middle, run to 4. Don't like run back towards 3 and then curve around and do a loop de loop. Like just run out from the middle to 1 clockwise from your dude.
Well, and dodging the ball from 4.
Yeah, but that should be if everyone does that movement, then it shouldn't even be
I
remotely.
think the
close
balls
the
start to
other
move towards the middle, right? Because we start in the middle, so the balls start towards the middle, so you do have to do a little whoop, Or at least I did last time. A little loop-de-loop around the ball.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, if you had to do that,
It,
that's
it
fine.
shouldn't be that big a deal.
All right, let's go again. We exploded because I ran into the middle for some reason instead of staying on the ring.
Oh, but I needed a sec. I'll do it after this pool.
Behind her. I don't think we need rep for this, right? It doesn't even hit that hard.
Not really.
No.
Yeah, it's a small hit.
I'll go across. Call out where you're going,
Right,
lads.
No,
I'll go
I know
south. I'll go south.
Or I guess. Oh, that's not northwest too.
People south are gonna die for that. Oh, they lived.
Ah.
I get the res.
I can get. Oh, you got it.
In front. It's a weird angle. Sorry.
Oh,
Don't they? No, triple stance.
Shirking. Face her back north once you get her centered. Look away. Out. All right. Start middle, run out one clockwise. Start middle, run out one clockwise.
Okay, so that
well,
so this
camp.
east west, so we
going that way
would.
then? No. I thought
Okay,
Yeah.
so we should have rotated there. No, we
that was
shouldn't
a
have
rotate
rotated there.
moment. With
Oh,
the,
no.
If they're north south, we rotate.
That
If
one
it's
we
north
should've.
south,
we were
rotate.
going clockwise, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I ran the wrong direction.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, have they been? They have been east-west. The second one.
I don't think the second towers have been east-west. We're just accounting for the possibility that it might be east-west at some point.
Okay.
We have
also
not
it's
seen them
like-
do that yet.
Like when the initial tethers go out, like those are somewhat random. So like the shape of our hourglass shape might be
Change.
rotated.
We could force it to be the same thing every time, but
You still have to do a rotation. It's
you still have to
like-
do a rotation. Yep.
I think it's better just try to recognize if the hourglass is either horizontal or vertical and adjust accordingly.
Because you're basically collapsing towards the person that you don't have a tether between, and then
Correct.
and then rotate into the next tower.
Now we're just going to be
Dude.
slightly askew. I hope you're happy.
7.0 changes. Sage gets 2 Guardias.
Courteous.
No,
They have
that,
to talent into it.
Party
Oh, cardio of light.
It's like beacon
Alright.
of faith.
Good old Cardi B. Behind.
that means I get
Oh,
both my parries.
Behind, as in behind.
Yep, I deserve this.
I got
Everybody point and laugh at that guy.
I
Oh, point and laugh at me too.
I did. Well,
Instant karma coming in strong this week.
That always happens to Cam.
Yep.
east.
West.
The wrong side.
What's a trap?
We might need to get in front. We might need to eventually figure out, like, calling out who has the baited
I'm
shits,
muting.
because
Yeah,
those
that
other
makes
people
these-
just can't really do that consistently, especially if they're like jumping into the middle. I'll
It
think
also like it can't get baited on top of someone who has a heavy because they're
it
just
can technically. You can still get out of it even if you're in the direct center of it. Look away, but you have to be moving the entire time, and it's like split second.
But-
difference, so it'd
but
be
if you're,
easier
like-
than that.
if you're accidentally moving like towards the center of it, then you're fucked.
yeah,
And there's-
I agree that it shouldn't be done, but technically it can be done. So it'd be better just to recognize that you are going to be dropping puddles. All right. One cock meat. This looks good. All right, this will be a rotate. Start
Oh, that-
rotating.
Yeah, that was not supposed to.
Start rotating. We
Yeah,
have time. We have time.
Oh,
I baited the Protean.
Sarah, you were too
At this
far.
point, I'm willing to assume it's always north-south, and you should
Yeah.
always prep for it to be that before the first tether turns.
Yeah, I messed up with the ball.
okay. So if it's not,
I agree with that. I think our tethers blew up because Strathy was too far out.
Was I?
think.
I
You need to be on the line, on the inner line, and you were too far out.
I
you're, like,
put
outta
a
here.
ball in a really bad spot there. So-
Yes.
We also had a DPS, or we also had a ball bait at Protean, at least one.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. So let's try and do it the same, but assume that you have to rotate, and think about where you need to rotate to.
I assume it'll be north south, right?
Yeah, assume the towers spawn north south. I'm pulling the bus.
Does Max want to do something or?
I don't. I'm actually doing something.
wait. So if we're assuming it's always going to be north south, we should just always have the open end with the hourglass be north, right?
We could do that too. It depends if you want to do it.
Yeah, but you'd still have to like do a
You'd have to rotate
I
within
think-
the first 10 seconds instead of after the second
Yeah.
10 seconds or whatever. So it doesn't make a huge difference, but
I think you have less time to react if you try to rotate before it.
But yeah, if we ended up in that second position just after the first stuff happens naturally, we could just stay still and chill.
the goal would be to rotate the two open sides. Get behind. Rotate the two open sides to be north-south. However, we do that.
No.
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
I got him.
You got it.
Use your wings, bro.
You guys want me to just let me know when you need a res? Or-
Yeah.
Can't save Sean. Good. North, south.
I'll
go
on the
north.
dates.
I'll go north wherever the healer is.
I'll go south.
Oh shit!
I
clicked that button a
I'm
little too
gonna res
early.
whiskers as soon as I can. Did it go off? Oh my god, did it?
In front, this is bad.
I don't know what happened to my swift cast.
It's all good.
I'm muting.
I'll just light speed res whiskers.
Okay.
Yeah, I can get the rest of it. Just give me up.
All turn.
Tricking. Look away.
Oh. Okay.
I got it.
In.
Up just in time for boss.
Yep. All right. Balls are going one clockwise.
This time the clock is gonna stay still.
Rotate. Everyone rotate to the left. No.
Why are we trying to do it before
No,
the
just-
tower? We just said we weren't going to do that.
My bad.
What? Wait. Sorry, we don't want to do that?
I
You have
don't
less.
think so.
You have less time if you try and do it during the first tower set than if you tried to do it in between the first and second.
Because you're being close or far from people before the tether changes doesn't matter before the first towers fall.
That's
So
true.
your movement is not limited. So you can move and sprint and bump into people and not have to worry about it. Whereas if you're trying to move after the tethers change, then you have to be very precise.
I
Okay.
don't think it's that precise, but I get what you're saying.
Well, you have to be much more precise than you would otherwise.
True, but you'd have 5 less seconds to adjust.
You'd also have to have more time to figure out exactly where everybody is because they're thinking about not just do I see a hourglass? It's where is this hourglass in the exact right orientation?
I think it's better to rotate after, personally. Until yeah, I think it's better to rotate after for right now. If it doesn't end up, if the movement's too tight for people, then we can just try and adjust first. But I think having the extra time to do the rotation is easier than trying to rush it at the start, because someone would need to know and call out if the hourglass needs to rotate or not, and then everyone would need to like recognize that and figure out where to rotate to before the tower blows up, which would be like 4 seconds of freedom instead of 10. So I'd rather take the restricted movement. Max, do you need to go do whatever you need to do for the past hour? I guess he did it.
Looks like he didn't.
Also, about last time we had, I think we didn't actually need to rotate at all because we were already in position. But I'll try to call it out.
We want the openings to be north-south, right?
They were,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have to look at it again. I could be wrong. Oh, I fucked up my rotation. No.
No, the parse.
We have to wait.
Switching dance partners.
Give it to
I'll
me.
take it.
Fucking tanks, man. Immediately.
Dude, I'm blasting.
Dude, not having 2 charges of Makyo is
Pretty
real
bad,
feels
right?
bad.
In front, get in front. We could have come in at level 90 with worse gear sets, but I didn't really prep people for that, so fuck it, We will live.
Going to A.
West.
Good.
Behind or in front.
Behind.
Max
Close
is the
enough.
only one that passes.
Good job, Max.
I hear the call, I do it. Fuck it.
Well, I taunted because I didn't
I
know
respect
he
it.
was gagging. Oh, this is great positioning.
Look away. In. Where's the last tether? Oh.
We can stay in this
Oh,
formation.
yeah, we don't need to move.
Oh, that's my bad.
Owie, you running no ball?
Yeah, I ran into a ball when I was moving out.
Okay. All good. in front for real this time.
I don't know. I'm kind of scarred now.
Yeah, it's true. Not bad.
Oh,
I got it.
East, west,
East.
west.
nah.
I got him.
In front. front.
Oh,
No,
I think-
behind.
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 Behind. Fuck, dude. I'm losing it.
All right, no more trusting Cam.
Yeah, someone else can do calls.
Oh, I taunted.
Go ahead. Out.
Oh, I almost regretted
Oh.
that.
I saw that.
I know the feeling. Cross Mason.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh.
No, I fucked it. I fucked it.
No, switch. Oh.
Yeah, my bad.
All good. What happened there? Are we trying to like double adjust?
Look like that. I don't know. If that's why we exploded. Maybe.
Figure it out yourself. I don't know.
Like when that man gave up trying call outs.
I was so sad that day.
Just one less totem in our arsenal.
Stop.
See.
East.
I don't have
West.
anything.
I also don't have. I'll be bidding.
I got the res.
Behind.
Behind.
Oh,
The other behind.
Damn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can just immune this until we get less people dying in between.
Don't think.
Can you? Look away. Out.
2 is nice and safe.
So we should rotate, right? Because we want to. Or are we good?
good.
No, we should rotate.
Oh, I'm
Huh?
stupid.
Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Sorry, I'm dumb.
I'm saving it. One
Path
second.
of light. Wait. Second
We
wind.
did it. We did
I'm
it.
way the fuck away from here.
Wait, there's a tower in the middle.
Oh, that's
and then
Proteans.
There's the
more
Proteans,
Proteans,
okay.
Yeah, so there's a 4 stack in the middle, and I'm assuming all the balls soak that.
Our
It's
tethers
probably
were
whoever
fine.
doesn't have 4 stacks, actually, yeah.
I want to look at that real quick before we go again. What number of stacks did you guys get to?
I got to 3, but I ate an extra one on accident.
Okay. Let's see. So
I think at that point, balls have 2.
yeah, I don't want to rotate before the first towers go off. It's causing too many issues right now. So we'll just
Okay.
rotate afterwards if we need to. It's not that hard. So 1 stack, 2 stacks for the Protean, and 3 stacks from the tower. You would take 4 stacks from that Protean. And then there's a tower in the middle that would give you stacks, but the ball people can soak that theoretically.
Did the balls just explode eventually? I missed it.
They definitely got
They
smaller,
got smaller, yeah.
Yeah.
and they did explode after that cast of Path of Light, it looks like. So the balls got smaller as the first set of towers got soaked. Hold on, I'm double checking that.
They got smaller after the second set got soaked, and Sean soaked his on 3 and lived.
Okay.
I also got a Protean. I think that snapshot's like way earlier
Yeah,
or something.
No,
Well,
we
you were
just,
still the closest, yeah.
You were standing on a cardinal, and we were on. Like, you were standing on 3, and we were standing right in front of you.
I'm streaming my screen right now.
Circana.
Watch.
No, I'm talking about the first set of Proteans. I was, like somehow the one that was supposed to hit send hit just went for me. I think it just snapshots a lot
No,
earlier than it looks.
100%. That was my fault, though.
Yeah, Whiskers is AFK in the middle, so that's probably the one
I
that
was
hit you.
being a dumbass, and I tried to save it at the end.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got hit by Whiskers standing in front of you.
That's 100% my fault. I forgot that we swapped the Protean baits to the towers.
You also went the wrong way, right? You would be going opposite
Yeah,
way.
I just panicked after that. I
Yeah,
fucking
all good.
brain farted.
Okay. So, all right. So technically, we did this mostly correct. So let's watch this. People would continue kiting their balls. We would rotate. I mean, I don't think this is necessarily the correct rotation.
It worked
Yeah.
though, but it wasn't.
It worked. This is actually okay. Yeah, this is fine. So then the people would still be kiting their balls. You'd want to end on a cardinal here and soak it as this tower goes off and it decreases in size. You see that just happen right there. If you guys can see my mouse, I'm watching Whiskers in the top. You see the ball shrink. This is the point you want to be on a cardinal to dodge the upcoming Protean and soak the ball. Okay. The tower people would move to an intercardinal. You could either call it or like show in the tower which one you're going to or whatever. So like Max would stop here, Sin would go over to Charlie, and we'd bait the Proteans that way. And then all the ball people would be coming in and soaking that last tower in the middle.
Okay, so I see what kills us right here, though. Me and
Uh,
Sarah both have 4 stacks, and then take another Protean and explode.
Yeah,
'Cause
you both
we-
took 2 Proteans as well, so that would obviously kill you.
Well,
So
we're
it's-
at we're
You're
at.
stacking on top of each other.
I started with 2, so
Did you
get hit
start
by.
with 2 stacks or 1 stack?
Sarah started with 3 stacks. He's just.
Did I start
blind.
with 3?
You
Yeah.
can't
What-
start-
What did we
seen
start
on-
with?
seen on the stream.
Like-
No, you either start with 0, 1, or 2.
Yeah,
At
you
the
don't
very
start with
beginning,
3,
Cam.
Cam. I started
Oh,
with 2.
I thought you were saying the start of this Protean wave.
No, with the start of the actual light
Yeah,
red
just
part.
switch it. At the start of light river, I think we start with 1.
Let's see.
Some
Yeah, we
people
started
have
with
to.
1.
Yeah.
3 people have 2, or 4 people have 2.
So if the people with the tethers have 1 stack, they'll get 2 when they soak the first Protean, 3 when they soak the first tower, and then 4 when they soak the second tower.
Let's watch. You and Sarathia start with 1 stack here.
Yeah.
So first tower plus Protean sets you to 3. Second tower. Second tower would set you to 4, and the next Protean would set you to 5, right?
Yeah, so we can't. So
But
the
that
people
doesn't
who start,
happen.
Well,
That doesn't even
That-
happen. Hold on.
that is what's about to happen. We're also standing on
The,
top
the
of each other.
people with 2 stacks don't have tethers.
we have to swap the Protean baits, I think, if we want to get the stack count right.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking that when those balls are about to go small, people have to be ready to come in, and the ball people are soaking the second tethers or second proteins.
Okay, so instead of at this point, we could have the people that are baiting towers stay baiting their towers, right? See, 4 stacks. Yeah. So we could have the people wait. No, it's not as simple because the people who have the ball people that start with 2 stacks will end up with 5 stacks by soaking this tower.
I think the last tower is just a matter of who has the least stacks. You don't actually care about it.
Yeah,
Who
I
is
think
doing it as
No,
far
it's
as
not-
goal wise.
It's
The only
going to be
people
two,
that's
it's going to
the
be
only
2 ball
people.
people and 2 tower people.
Correct.
But it does matter for the previous Protean that just happened because getting to this safe spot right now is going to be tight timing. So we have to kind of know what's going to happen, right? So if the tower soaks, balls shrink. You want to be running into it at this point because 2 of the ball people need to soak Proteans here. That would be in this example me
you and Sin.
and Sin. Yes, would want to be coming in to soak Proteans, and then Max. No, wait. Sin's in a tower.
Okay, keep in mind, I would also
Didn't
be
get
at
hit by
2
a
here
Protean.
because I got
Yeah,
hit by
it
one.
would be Lou and
Oh,
me.
okay.
It's
So
whoever,
there's the-
whichever ball people
Start with
didn't
1 stack.
started with 0, I think, right? Or
Everyone starts out with 1. Oh wait,
All the
So
ball people start with 1 stack. The only people who do not start with a stack are 2 of the tether people, and those 2 tether people are the ones that
let's stay in the second tower or
do the second, the last
If
tower.
we-
And the
if
or
we-
second Protean.
yeah.
so if we
So
swap
it's
every time
it's
for
2
Proteans-
tethers with 0 and 2 balls with 1 stack that soak the final
Make sure you're jumping.
tower.
Yeah, move around. Cool.
Correct.
Yes. 2, 2. Sean.
So if we're completely swapping Proteans, like there's one group takes 1, then the tethers always get 3 and the balls always get 2. So whoever has 2 stacks to start with can't go in the final one. For the balls, and whoever has 1 stack for the tethers can't go in the final one. So 0s and 1s for their respectives. We go into the last column pillar thing.
This is 0s, and then the 1s of ball type go in. Soak Protean. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter that they're soak Protean as much as they soak the last tower. We could have a complete swap for Proteans. If that makes sense. Yes, because if we're taking, they should be taking 1 Protean and 2 towers, right? So that's always 3 stacks, and the other person should always be taking 1 ball and 1 Protean, which is always 2 stacks. So based off of the debuffs, that should work. That it would always be the one with the 0s and the 0s in the tether group and the 1s in the balls group, which just soak the last 4-man, and that would resolve it. If we swap
right here, you have 3 stacks. You have not soaked your ball. Your ball gives you a 4th stack. You go in to soak the Protean, you would die.
But I also soaked a Protean like an idiot in the first.
True.
Yeah.
we did not do this perfectly.
I fucked it up.
It
very
looks
early
like
on.
so. It looks like in the most recent poll, like so, it's basically the people with 1 stack and a ball are swapping the people that have 1 stack and a tether, right, for that second Protean bait. Roughly.
The people who
It so happens to be that those are tanks and healers in that last poll.
Yeah, I can't think of how to word it right now. I know what it is in my head, but the people with the least stacks for their group need to come in and soak the Protean, and then all of the ball people can soak the last tower.
I think by the end of it, if we're swapping Proteans, it's just whoever looks at their stacks and says 3, they just go in. That's all you have to think about it.
Yeah. So the thinking process is who's going in for the second Protean. Right. That's the point in which you need to think about.
I
what
think
you do next.
If you're a ball and you start with 1, then you take that one, and if you're a tether and you start with 0, and then you take that one.
I think every ball person should just go in and take a Protean.
Sorry, when the ball gets small, is that when the ball people are supposed to soak their ball?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So is this what this looks like? Hold on a second.
Oh yeah, we could have only ball people take that Protean and then sort out the last Terra soak. Like whoever has only 3 stacks, you soak that one.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We could
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that too. It might
I
make it a
see,
little bit
yeah.
easier so that all the ball people can just respectively move in, and then everybody moves out of the second tower. And
Is this
and
sorry? Is this what
everybody
it's supposed to be?
Tower 1.
I put it in rage.
Tower 2.
So-
oh, um,
Tower 0, 1, 2.
mhm.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
Ball. Tower 3. Yes, that is what Whiskers is saying.
Wait, I'm sorry. What are we looking at?
Did you
Put it
have
in the
access
channel. You
to
don't have to see.
Oh,
Okay, I was just, nodding along.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I understand.
I'll post them in game. Yeah, and I do think that works, right? And that probably is easier than any other option.
Yeah, because I think everybody moving out of the
Yeah.
second towers makes it cleaner, so that the balls can all just move in.
The
as
balls
they-
don't. Yeah, the towers don't need to move. Once the second tower people take the second tower, you just stand still on that cardinal, and the.
Yeah.
Or wait, no, that wouldn't work, right?
Well, they
You
technically don't have to.
just move to an inner cardinal
Yeah,
and let
move
the
to an
ball
inner
people
cardinal.
come in.
Yeah, like just make sure you don't move it. But if you move like out to the edge too, it just makes it a little safer. But you obviously lose some time if you're a melee or something. But
Yeah. Okay. Let's give it a go. Let's try and use what we've learned and get a cleaner pull, and try and follow the shit in chat on
Okay.
what to do. So basically, if you're a tower, you take a tower and the Protean, right, and then you take the second tower, and then move to an inner cardinal, and then maybe you're taking the fourth tower, maybe you're not, depending on your stacks. The
Okay.
ball people are kiting around, not baiting Proteans until the second one. You move in to bait the second one on your cardinal, which is where you want to end up. And then you might take the middle tower, you might not, depending on your stacks.
Okay.
Let's pull.
I feel like there's gonna be like another set of proteins or something at the end. I think.
Boom, get fucked.
I think that would be
Okay.
possible.
No
I just
way.
think that the mechanic might end with us all supposed to be having 4 stacks, and I think
Yeah,
we're
well,
not
This
all
this
having
does.
4 right now.
this does do that.
This puts
does
it.
do that,
Yeah.
okay, then
It's the last tower at the end. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't counting all the way through then.
Behind. Fuck off.
Worth.
Nice guy.
The clap leaving.
That was good.
You know it's bad when the dude who ran off the map is clapping for you.
Jeez.
That's-
Dude, I was slide casting, alright.
Oh,
Uh,
that was delayed.
Okay.
guys,
Which one are you getting?
I'm getting Kim.
Whiskers?
Get him from.
Yeah, don't be behind. I don't know why I popped all my cooldowns.
Look away.
I put that hard of stone on you and I got stunned.
Out. Nice.
Oh,
Uh, uh,
Same.
didn't even feel it.
Make sure you're looking at chat for this if you're a ball person.
with 0.
Oh, I moved that way too late.
Same,
God, that
same.
was
Way too late.
wiping on this phase is beautiful.
I still think there's got to be a better way to deal with the balls initially than trying to start in the middle, but I don't know what it is.
I think you just have to be fast. Just run out.
It's it's not actually that hard. It's just
Sprint if you aren't there.
brain delay.
like you have to figure it out quickly and get there, so you don't accidentally get a protein on you. Although, yeah, I'm not like convinced, but I just can't think of anything better.
It's just like with both the Proteans and like
Wait,
starting in the middle baits the balls to the middle and can get them close to the
aren't we
towers and
not?
shit.
We're not even doing ball people taking the first Protean. So you could just
Right.
run out to your designated cardinal, right?
Yeah,
Just from the
Behind.
start.
you just have to be fast. Otherwise,
I'm gonna get fucking owned by this. No sprint! Ah! You sprint on.
I got it.
I'm a mini now because
Oh,
I'm scared.
I can taunt off of him when the time comes. What did I sprint on?
south.
North.
In front, in front.
Oh,
Figure
why'd
it
you
out,
taunt there?
Because I can just immune, right? I have mine.
Sure. Just went to the, just turned her instead of like having her on the side.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Look away. Gonna be axe kicker side. Out. Be good. No need to move.
Oh my, I'm an idiot.
Just watch you run straight.
Ah! Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
I'm trying to test if there's like a way to run out once you get knocked back on this first mechanic, so you don't get in risk of puddle. But I think it might just have to be like whoever's baiting comes with me, and whoever's been hit goes with the healer. Right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what is like the two people that are.
I'm just trying to think if there's a way to do it without needing to think like that.
Cause
You could-
it is
I don't
just the
think
two
so.
people that are. That
And you could
don't
have it just
do
be like left
anything.
or right, like who's baiting goes right, everyone else goes left or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been going right whenever I'm.
Yeah,
That's
the
baiting.
timing is weird though, because the flower explosions are delayed. So if you run out
Oh,
too
yeah.
early, then you're
I just
fucked
go whenever they
in
disappear,
front.
like the orange markers.
We probably just have the whatever tank has it just call it where we're gonna go and have the
Yeah, I mean we're
Baiters
doing that
fly.
anyway, so the baiter should just go with the tank, and the people who soaked should go with the healer. But that requires everyone tank and healer to call where they're going. North south. I'll go north.
Delta.
I'm a
Okay.
baiter.
I'll go
Where's that?
south.
Baiters north.
Baiter's north.
Okay.
I didn't get cleansed.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, I'll just die.
I got the res.
It's
If
3
I
puddles,
live this-
remember?
Oh,
Behind.
Behind.
I'm alive.
dead.
I can go. Oh, res here in a sec.
Yeah, I got.
I'm immune. Can move her.
Look away. In.
And
We will need to rotate here. It's okay. Don't run face first into a ball. Rotate.
oh shit! I didn't
Run.
rotate fast enough.
Is that what killed us? Or was it Zamet screaming that killed us?
Me jumping off the edge. I killed him.
Alright.
I had to do a
Excellent.
double take. I was like, did someone just jump off?
Zamos with new wipe unlocked.
Blinding pulse or folded bait. Yeah, I think it was him dying that blew us up. Alright. Here we go.
So it wasn't my fault. It was almost my fault.
Oh my
Don't get it twisted. You still fucked it up.
Yeah,
You got saved.
It was almost my fault.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm 2 jumping off the edge deaths.
And
Well,
neither
I
of them
got
were
nervous
me.
because my
How is this
ball was, like,
possible?
Neither of them were max. We are so watched.
To be fair, I don't think I'd
Yeah.
jump off. It'd just be an Autobahn straight off the side.
Fighting behind. In front.
Driving grunt.
Drive forward.
behind.
Oh.
No. The
Remember,
front.
Frost is for front.
Frost is for the front.
Front.
Both Frost. Dispel me, monkey.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
North. Bader's
South.
with me, north. I'm gonna stand center, so don't kill me.
Oh.
Sin terrorist?
I'm getting whiskers.
I got Matt.
Behind.
And behind. Syntech terrorist? More likely than you think.
I gotta fucking get in range of the boss, man.
You should have been up here. That's the terrorist
I went
portion.
the wrong way. I got turned around.
Look away. Sight their axe after this. In. She'll teleport back. You don't have to move her.
Yeah, but I want to move her. Actually, no, that's not what I want to move her.
We will need to rotate here. Make sure you're on the line. Rotating. Rotate around. Slowly.
We're going in
Wait.
a different direction.
Ooh.
Balls
Alright,
are
fine,
Proteans.
your Cardinals.
Balls are Proteans.
Balls gotta hit their balls, or like,
Oh,
yeah, you guys
yeah.
should have been hitting your balls at that point.
You might be able to just move straight to your spot and let it come to you too.
Yeah, actually, it's still tethered to us there, right? We'll just keep moving.
I
didn't
think
quite
they'll
notice
blow
they ate
up if you don't soak them at that point.
it. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't notice mine because I ate it.
You should
Pretty sure they
just
blow
grab the ball at the same time the towers go off, basically.
Yep. I like this fight. We might have to finish this one, just like we finished A8S.
Yeah,
Just like we finished 8AS. That's
Yeah.
right.
I mean, nice ramp and pretty fun mechanic.
Yeah, I like it.
Definitely a puzzle.
Surprised how early on it was.
Remember, Frost is for front.
Don't listen to that guy, terrorist.
Go in front every time. I believe.
It's always front until it's not.
Exactly.
Oh, Biting Frost.
Well,
That's
this
front,
means,
right?
this,
That's
means,
front,
this
yeah.
means the frost is in the front.
All right.
Sometimes
Biting
I don't
frost
think-
means frost is in the front.
That shit is so slow.
Driving frost means you see frost, go front. Frost is for front.
This new mnemonic device isn't helping.
Helps me.
Why? How?
Works every
Glad
It's
time.
you
the,
don't
it's the
believe
tism
that.
that helps him.
Okay, God.
All right, I'm
Easy.
there.
Easy.
Yeah. Zama's west.
Go
Betas
west,
go west.
I don't want to be here.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Oh no, the
what happened there? Okay, I'm out of here.
Richard Water.
All right, which
Richard
one's
Needle.
this?
tank side has gotten so much danger with all these.
I think one of the baits weren't in the right spot. What was the oh fuck?
Oh no, the old fuck was me hitting Stardiver and then just
Oh.
eating everything.
That'll do it too.
But I didn't have anything else on me though. Like I wasn't puddles or anything like that. I put my bait down in the right place. So
Yeah, we lived to the other stuff.
Right, so there's 2 people baiting those puddles, right? I
Yes.
feel like we should be able to
Yeah.
sort out like which way they go so that
Doesn't make a difference.
nobody else dies. I don't know.
We did. The
Yeah.
people that are going to be dropping puddles go with me, or
Is it?
the tank.
Is that not what killed everyone? Or
No, we
No.
died to the one of the baits on ABCD being misplaced
Oh,
and us
okay.
dying to the needles that shut out.
okay. The frost is in the front.
No, my TBN.
Nice to be in, dude.
I will go north. Baiters can come with
Ourselves.
me north. Max and Lou.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Look at that.
That's looking good.
in
Get
front.
in front.
Go to the front.
Don't worry, Gemma. You don't have to do that. You go when you want to, bro.
Funny. Um,
Look away. It's okay, Rocky. You go when you want to. Out. Good. We will have to rotate here. Little rotato.
Ready to absorb the ball, like right now. And then balls go big
Move in.
Pleiadians.
I think you did yours too early, Sean.
For real?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think I died first there.
yeah, it's not. Well, you don't want to set the ball right when the tower hits. Right when the tower hits is when it shrinks. You have to wait for it to shrink first. then
Okay.
I want to look at the lab for that one real quick. I'm pretty sure I saw your shit explode and then people started dying. And then other people started exploding.
Matthew died to bright hunger and wanting pulse.
Oh,
Bot
yeah.
hasn't gotten there yet.
Someone exploded their thing, and yeah, your ball exploded. I was at 4, and then I struck the tower and died. Like,
My ball.
whoever was at 2?
No, it-
Yeah,
I think-
Sean.
I was
It,
at
wa-
two.
it wasn't the stacks, I don't think. The stack went up when the tower soaked. But you got a damage down from him soaking his ball too early. And that's what killed
Well,
you.
yeah. So Something gave me 4 stacks before the tower went off.
I don't
If-
think it did.
It might be a raid wide if it's big. That's what's happening.
Yeah, I was
the
about to
damage
say
down.
that.
Oh,
If-
true. Maybe it's a raid wide stack thing. Hold on.
Yeah, and then just gives everybody an extra stack.
I can actually see that real easy. That does not look like it's the case. I think it's just that the damage just killed you. And you happen to be closer to him than anyone else was, other than the person in your tower who also died second. So, pull on the boss.
So it's just wait longer on the ball then.
I'm
Yeah,
It's like
wait
a
until
second
you.
longer.
Yeah, make sure you just actually see it shrink.
I just
So-
pulled so early.
It may be important then that after the tower group does their soaks that they get pretty well out of the way to not accidentally bait the Purdy and then
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should be
that's why
behind the ABCD marker as one of the tower people.
Yeah, it may even just be overall safer too. Just you run out completely after
Yeah.
the second tower, just to make sure we get plenty of room for now.
Safety gamer.
Safety gaming.
Behind.
Frost is in the front where we don't want to be. Is that how that works?
yeah, exactly. Now you're getting the hang of it.
You got it?
South.
North.
No sin. No sin.
I don't know voices.
Pressing whiskers.
In front is bad.
it's driving.
We should probably call out like where the baiters are going, just because
Yeah.
Lou doesn't
Turn
know
around.
names yet.
Oh fuck.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I tried
Put
my
me in.
best.
In.
You're totally good.
No, I can't grab him. DC.
Huh? No, I was just stunned.
Oh.
Damn, it would have been funny if we were DCing.
I'm just so
What the
used to it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Pulls you through that.
Okay,
We're good here for the tower stuff.
Ooh, I took an extra stack, but fuck it.
Damage
Oh.
down. Ball people going. That is not much time. Holy shit.
Yeah.
We also run out to the inner Cardinals.
I
Ran
thought there
a,
was plenty of time.
I did a little circle around my ball and then just went to the center and let the ball come to me.
Yep, that's what I did too.
I need to repair.
What do you mean?
So I was connected to 2, so I ran out to 3,
Yeah.
and then I just did a little loop-de-loop around my ball and ran back in between C and D to bait my shit.
Yeah, and the ball just gets to you in time. Like you don't have
Oh,
to
so
do
wait,
any
when's the
fancy.
ball supposed to, is the ball supposed to hit like as you're getting the Purdian then?
No, you can just run into it on your way back in. So like here, I'll do my movement, right? So picture I'm starting in the center, right?
Yeah, I'm
And
just
I'm
trying to
running
figure out
into
when
here.
are you supposed to run
And
in?
I just do a
Like,
little loop-de-loop like this, and then I run into my ball and end up in the center.
Okay, but when is that supposed to happen is what I'm asking. This is the first time I did it too early, and then that time it looked
You
like I was
eat the ball when it shrinks, which is the exact same moment that the towers go off, and then the protein is 2 seconds after that. So you eat your ball sometime between the towers blowing up and 2 seconds after the towers blowing up, and you want to eat your ball on the way into the center to bait the next protein. Does that answer your question?
I mean, I'm just trying to watch the replay of it happening I guess I got my ball too early, so I don't see it shrinking on this one.
I just died to damage, I think.
Looks like
comes to
Max
ball.
was able to do it because he ran in to bait the Protean before the ball hit, which seems like how you're supposed to do it. And I think that's probably the way to do it.
Maybe how long does it take for the ball to explode if it just sits there?
It depends on where. It's like 3 seconds, I think, after it shrinks. It looked like. Yeah, you can do it the way Max did it. I did it where I grabbed it on the way in instead. That worked too.
I think that's what I did
Oh, like
when I did it a couple pulls ago.
If you're looking at Max's clip, as the towers go off, he's in position to bait the Protean. I was on the other side of where Max is, so like the other side of Max's ball equivalent, and I just ran through my ball into the bait position. That worked for me too.
Yeah, I guess I was just standing in the exact worst possible spot, I think.
I will pull the bus.
Also, I guess I did get the Protean anyway, but some of the tower people didn't. Some of the other Proteans get baited.
Yeah, when the people were moving out of the tower, we had to go to the inner cardinals to make sure we don't get clipped by any of the Proteans.
No. Look at my shield.
Also, a lot of damage happening there.
Yeah, that's a star horoscope angle.
I think I put Heart of Light up at the beginning of that phase too.
Yeah, I put up missionary. Front. I'll go across. Sean, go across.
West.
East. Srathi is going east.
Zama's going west. Yeah, Bates west.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Be ready to move.
Rob sprint.
we call everything except for the bait part.
Yeah, just call bait, Zama. Baits go west, or baits go wherever.
Behind.
Oh, hard rush on. Oh, I think we get hit.
It's not cleave.
Oh, cool.
On a taunt in 2 seconds. There's some milk in that
Sure.
thing. Look away. In.
Oh,
Oh.
Putting his foot.
Bait.
ah,
5S3, go back into the middle. Oh. Almost.
Almost there.
Wait, I'm alive though. Frog.
Hit the gritty.
Hit the gritty.
Or hit the gritty.
Hit the gritty.
I can't
Oh,
dance when
no.
I'm auto-attacking, damn
He
it!
choked. He choked.
No, I hit it. See? You see the
And,
emote in the log, I did that.
Didn't do it.
I almost assassinated the fuck out of North Tower. Holy.
Can we take a break? I'm kind of hungry.
We can just call it actually, because I was just gonna finish out the lockout. So
And we had a reset lockout.
probably should have taken a break. I kind of forgot breaks exist.
It's all good. I mean, I'm fine with going until 12 o'clock. I need to eat something.
It'd be kind of awkward timing if we stopped and came back. So let's just call it. That's fine. I was only planning on doing 2 hours anyway, and we did 3. So
I mean, I was having fun. I got
it
went
was
straight
good
home
time.
and sat
no,
down.
it's okay. You can ruin the whole night, but it's all good. It's no problem.
Wow. All right. Well, sorry, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah.